Hold on, I need OBS. Shit. Fuck. Forgot
I
about these
wonder what
incompetent ass bears.
I wonder what Demi meant by if I show up, then Mo won't say certain things. I'm like, what the fuck do you mean I wouldn't say certain things? Like, I'm not gonna.
You're not gonna be racist enough if Demi is here
I'm
to
never.
stop
I'm.
you.
I'm never racist in the first place. I'm probably the most like. I'm probably the least to not even racist, angry, cynical, fucking black pilled, jaded, fucking Gen X motherfucker on the planet. Like, I actually do really good about, like, just chilling out and just letting people be.
Or maybe it's because Demi Gloom assumes that a lot of your political beliefs are right-leaning, and thus you may actually enjoy and or be sympathetic with some of these right-wing voices that we're going to discuss today. And you would show that less. Were she to be here.
No, the exact opposite, because I have a little something prepared. I've been thinking about that the last 3 hours. But why don't you go ahead and give us an intro, Riley?
All right, here we go. Thank you for enjoying this cold open, because I have to edit this shit. So
this Muy Frio open.
Here's your fun little cold open. Now here we go. Welcome to the Issue Crew, the podcast where we all have issues with our lives and with each other.
Especially with each other.
Especially with each other. I am your host, Riely, joined by the host who just can't do it anymore, folks. He's getting too old for this shit. It's Moe Diggity.
Hey, how's it going? To give you a little bit of context, we tried recording last night, and Riely just showed up high as shit, and not just like regular person high, like, no, the hey man.
Yeah, last night I was fucked up. Today I'm regular person high. Last night I was fucked up.
And nobody and fucking nobody brought any energy whatsoever to it. I was like, dude, I fucking just destroyed my Monday night. I could have been streaming. I left so pissed off.
I was listen, I was betrayed by my people, okay? This was my fault as much as it was everybody else's, but it wasn't only my fault, okay?
Yeah, there's a fair enough blame to go around to everybody.
I built this group under the idea. There's a reason why in the Constitution it says as long as one of us can be here, the show happens. Because I thought I had an understanding with the people of the Issue Crew that if I were to reach a hardship in my life, I would be able to like not do the show for a while. And I know I could just like not show up, but like I try to show up, but then I don't. It doesn't happen. And I really thought I could trust Demi Gloom or Andrew. Like I thought I left the call last night assuming there would be an Issue Crew on my door, hopefully. Like it was pretty much made clear that there wouldn't be, but I had some level of faith that I was like, okay, Demi and Jason and Andrew are still in the chat. Maybe I will wake up to we did the podcast. And I did not wake up to we did the podcast. So now I gotta clean up my messes. I gotta pick up my own mistakes. And I gotta come here on a Tuesday night where I usually have plans, but they got canceled, which allowed me to do this to save face. So we're here now, just me and Moe Diggity, just the two of us. We can make it if we try.
Just the two of us, you and I.
So Moe Diggity, you know what I want to know?
What do you want to know?
We do the Issue Crew. And I feel like I don't quite remember the last like couple Issue Crews you've been on. Like we probably did some stuff. I don't remember. And we haven't done the MoCast in forever, so I feel like I don't get to ask you this enough recently, my friend. And also Kira's Kingdom is kind of my fault, but don't worry about it. How you doing? How's like your week been, buddy?
All all right, I finally get to do a fucking podcast where I don't show up and like two of the members are like, let's just us two do it. And everyone's all like, all right, we're getting out of here. Cause this happened like, all right, out of the 4 weeks, I think I've done one fucking Issue Crew podcast.
Have you even done one this month? Is this your slip-in for April? Did you get it last minute?
Yeah, well, like it's not for a lack of trying, right? Like I think the first one was someone, I think Demi and you were doing it, or someone, I think the first week maybe we did something. And then
I think what happened the night with Demi Gloom is that we didn't know what we were going to talk about. The three of us got in call and we were like, what the fuck are we going to talk about? And then eventually, I think we decided we weren't going to do the show. And then Mo Diggity left, and then me and Demi Gloom were talking, and we were like, yeah, we should probably do the show. And then we did the show.
And then the second week happened, and I'm not sure if I did that show or not, or if I skipped out to do something. Then the third week last week, it was another twofer. I think it was Andrew and Jason were just fucking around playing with bananas, doing the show. And then we tried doing it last night, and then the people who suggested a topic were like, fuck this, I'm not showing up.
They did a bit. So they suggested a topic as a bit, I think. I think they were being ironic, but they did not make that at all obvious. And then we got to the show, and I was under the impression that we were truly doing the Family Guy episode of the Issue Crew. That is what I was led to believe.
Yeah, because
everybody was like, no, that was a bit, and Andrew's not coming, even though he was the one who insisted that we do it. And it's like, okay. And then me and Andrew, kind of. He kept coming in and out and changing his mind. It was me, Mo, Demi, and Andrew, kind of. Yeah, I was high out of my mind. And it didn't
I was
happen.
So fucking pissed because like I had nothing else prepared because I thought we were talking about fucking Family Guy. I'm like, okay, I could talk about Family Guy, and I'm feeling like kind of low energy tonight because like my job is great, my job sucks, my job is great, my job sucks. It's a new job, so I haven't been able to feel it. I think today I finally figured it out all the way, and I think my job is great. I just hate the customers, and I don't like my manager or my team that I'm on. So
what do you like then? If you like your job, but you don't like your manager or your team or your customers, what do you like?
I like streaming and editing and being creative and actually, I miss my old job where I used to just sell in-ear monitors and stuff to musicians and shit because I'm a musician and it's within my wheelhouse. And I was like, it took me like no time at all to learn all of our products. It was like fucking easy. And I was like doing that for like a year and a half. All of a sudden, contracts ended out of the fucking blue. And then I got transferred to this one job about a month ago where it's like, hey, you're going to be helping teachers from like these two states get their bullshit in order and get their students on their registries and stuff and make sure that they have the tests done up. But we only have like 3 weeks of training. And after that, it wouldn't have been a big deal. But hold on, I got some sniffles. Hold on.
Mo's got a sniffle. Uh-oh. Sniff, sniff.
Yeah, sorry about that. Just boogies in my newsies. But they didn't do the smart thing and train you like a couple of months before the fucking gig. The big gig where like all the springtime makeup tests and stuff for math and science and all this shit. No, it was like a week beforehand. And so now I'm a fucking newbie and I'm getting bitched at for making obvious mistakes. And I'm just getting destroyed by the most arrogant, shitty fucking teacher. Like, dude, that job has kind of made me like full on hate public schools now. Like, dude, teachers and principals are just deceptive pieces of shit. And they don't know what they're fucking doing either,
No.
Like, seriously, they're like, what do you mean I had to import my fucking acid? What do you mean I had to import this and make sure that this transfer student last year was on my fucking registry this year for the test? Duh! I've been working here 6 years and I've never done it. Well, that probably explains all the problems that you've been having, sir. And so, so I got shit canned off that, and I got transferred, and they dragged their feet transferring me. So I had to reach out to my old boss and beg for a fucking job on her team. And luckily, the second that I did that, I got picked up. Should have done it because I was 2 weeks behind on everything. And I'm just now, like, because of it, though, I managed to pay off my rent early. I got all my bills paid off and all that. So now I'm going to start the new month with some decent cash in my pocket, and I can pay off like whatever bills and debt that I incurred during my time not being employed.
Woohoo! Small amounts of digging out of the endless holes of debt. Let's go.
I don't know. Like I'm just I'm tired of working, and I've been sort of in an existential funk, looking at my dad's generation and like other people. Like, dude, I could have owned like something cool, like a mini putt-putt golf course, or like a home, or like my own business and stuff. And things are just so bad now. Like that, the American dream is just that, a fucking dream. And all the rich just bitch at you when you try to fucking dream it. Like, how dare you, small little pov? Don't you know your place? Hashtag class warfare, class warfare, class warfare. And that's all it is now. And so, yeah. But anyway, I heard 2 members that engaged in class warfare and just unbridled, unlimited propaganda and bullshit. I know 2 of them got shit canned this week, and that's cause for celebration.
Yes. What a beautiful transition, Diggity, into our topic of the day. So today I heard some news, and some news we're about to get into. So I decided we're here to talk all about the people that you think of, the people that the people of America think of when you think of the Republican Party, the people who are spreading their voices to the masses. Such geniuses, such wordsmiths as Ben Shapiro, Tucker Carlson, Matt Walsh. Who else? So yeah, Nick Fuentes.
Oh god, that pole smoker.
Who else is there, Mo? I know you have more.
Oh, Stephen fucking Crowder. And I'll get to him in a minute. But Riley, it's not all Republican, actually, as of yesterday. See, as we all know, the golden pony boy for Fox opinion, excuse me, news. I mean opinion. I mean news. Sorry, got shit canned. But on the same day, leftist race baiting fucking mouthpiece, fucking Don Lemon, also got shit canned. And unlike Tucker Carlson, who apparently parted ways amicably, Don Lemon's ass was straight up fucking fired from CNN. So it's not all right wingers who just looked fucking stupid this last like couple of weeks. It's also at the very least the Don Lemon too. So we got to see 2 major mainstream media outlets take fucking huge hits because a lot of their big flagship mouthpiece fucking shows just tanked and went tits up today. So that makes me happy. There's at least some equivalent exchange going on yesterday. That and Bam Margera is on the run from the police because apparently he beat up his brother. And for those of you who don't know who Bam Margera is, he's one of the dudes in Jackass and CKY.
I know he's in. I've never actually seen a Jackass movie. Neither do I know if I really want to.
Oh, dude,
it looks like a lot of very painful things happen to men's testicles, and that's not an image I want to see. That's not an image I want to think about.
Oh, you got to get over it because it's totally worth it. Like, watch all the Jackass movies; you'll have fun.
I saw a trailer for Jackass Forever in the theater back when that was airing in the theater, and I saw a man about to get pogo sticked on his balls, and it's haunted me. It's a haunting image ever since.
Oh,
Can you imagine the force of a pogo stick on your testicle region. Could you imagine?
I don't know if any of those people have kids.
No, I don't
Does
know if they
anyone?
could.
Yeah, does anyone from the Jackass or CKY crew have kids?
Does Johnny Knoxville have kids?
Do they even have dicks? I mean, if because like I know that Steve-O, God bless his heart, he went through some shit, but he came out smelling like some fucking rainbows and sunshine, and he's out of everyone. He seems to have his act together the most. But like his dick probably didn't fall off from the pranks. It was probably from all the fucking STDs and stuff, because that dude used to fuck like crazy. Probably does fuck a little bit, but not nearly as much. Because if you listen to his podcast, it's actually really cool. He's calmed down a lot, and he's like, dude, like maybe we shouldn't have done some of the stuff we did when we were younger. I'm starting to feel it real bad. That's my Steve-O impression. 10 out of 10 would do again.
That's pretty good. First of all, I would like to point out that do any of the Jackass guys have kids is a common Google that did autofill pretty quickly.
Oh, wow.
And the answer is that Johnny Knoxville does in fact have 3 children. So.
Holy shit. So he managed to get some soldiers across the finish line, huh? Good on him.
He did.
Good on him.
And one of them was pretty damn recent too. One of them was 10. So.
Oh, wow.
That was post a lot of the Jackass stuff, right? How long were they gone in between?
Oh, it was a while. I think Jackass 3, wasn't that in like 2008 or something like that? 2007, 2008.
That sounds about right.
They were gone for a long time. Like, Wee Man did real well for himself for a while. I like Wee Man. Wee Man's fucking cool. Like, I'd love to hang out with him and have a beer one day. Or a doobie.
Either way, pick your poison. But I want you to tell me, Mo, we're here. Part of this is an education for me, right? Because you, Mo Diggity, I know you follow, like, political voices astronomically more than I do. All of my knowledge of everybody we're going to talk about today is circumstantial at best. I have heard like one full episode of the Ben Shapiro show. I have not seen any Tuck. I have not seen any Fuente. I have not seen any of these guys really.
You are literally not missing a damn thing.
Of a couple of them that I don't quite recall. But tell me about Tucker Carlson. Take me there.
All right, like, honest to God, man, if I can have the time that I spent, like, trying to, like, you try to be open-minded, you're like, all right, well, you watch, like, say, before I get to Tucker here, you watch, like, say, Ben Shapiro wipe the fucking floor with Cenk Uygur from the Young Turks, right? And that was, like, when he
can't imagine Ben Shapiro wiping the floor with anyone. I can't imagine such a thing occurring.
No, Ben Shapiro is, like, legit extremely intelligent and really good at getting his point across. He's an excellent debater, and he was kind of like debating a fucking just a fucking leftist shill who like pretends to in Cenk Uygur, he loves to pretend that he's for progressive policies one day, and then when it suits him the next he's all about the fucking establishment. And so Shapiro mopped the fucking floor with Cenk Uygur. It was really fucking like great to see. It was fun.
As somebody who's had Cenk Uygur's balls in your mouth, how did it feel to see your hero fall?
Oh man, I cried a single tear. It was just right down like, no, I guess it's not Bernie or Bust anymore. No. Damn it. So yeah, blah blah blah. Tucker Carlson used to have something to say, and used to actually have like a real voice that didn't sound like bullshit all the fucking time. Like him showing up on Adam Carolla's podcast and like really talking about like what it was like for him growing up versus like what the cities, for example, were like now. Like him and Adam Carolla had a really great like podcast episode like a few years ago. Every once in a while, before I crash, I'll put it on and I'll listen to them both talk, and I'll laugh myself to fucking sleep because it's really it's kind of crazy how you get these fucking talking heads away from their cameras and their networks, and you see how much of a different person they actually are, and how you kind of go in there and you'll watch like to Tucker Carlson talk to fucking Corolla. You'll see fucking Ben Shapiro appear on PewDiePie's fucking channel doing meme review, and
Oh
they're
my
just
god, he
like,
did do that, didn't he? I
yeah, it
forgot
was
about
fucking
that.
great. Oh, it was great. It was funny because this is before he got like real like fuck you, I got mine. Shut up, poor people. Go buy some more money. Bullshit that he was like all about.
He
Like,
does
oh,
seem
dude,
like he does seem like a goblin he hoards his gold. He cares not for those around him.
okay,
He's
whoa,
just a
whoa, 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 whoa,
small.
J.K. Rowling with your anti-Semitic beliefs, okay?
Oh my god, I didn't even realize that I was Mo. Oh no, I didn't
Dude,
realize that I did
anyone who
that.
fucking all right, no, for real though, anyone who fucking like thinks that goblins are like a stand-in for Jews, look in the mirror, you're the racist because there's like nothing Jewish at all about fucking goblins. It's really sickening that people fucking equate that now. It's just I fucking hate this world so much.
That is kind of gross. Like I didn't even like my intentions were pure. I didn't even think of it that way. I'm
No,
just like, what's a
I
little
thought you were.
creature that I could call Ben Shapiro? Like just like what's a small like grotesque creature that I could
Well, yeah,
compare him
well,
to?
like Ben Shapiro does fucking fit the goblin fucking archetype like really well. Just like wringing his hands, going, "Hey, give me all your gold." Yeah, and it's unfortunate that he's Jewish because you just can't call him a goblin cunt or a gobbo cunt, like
The
right in his
Cabo cunt.
face in public. Because then you're like, nah, you hate the Jews, anti-Semitism, where, and all that stuff, and people are going to cry
All
and
you
bitch
have to
and moan.
do is show them that one movie. What was it? 21
Shit.
Jump Street?
Oh, what?
What was the movie that made Kanye like Jews now?
Oh, 21 Jump Street. Yeah.
21 Jump Street. Yes,
Yeah, yeah,
okay.
yeah. Fucking Jonah Hill de-radicalized fucking Kanye West. But good for him, because I like Kanye. I don't really give a shit if he flipped out or not. I don't give a fuck. It's like, dude, I was along for the
What an
ride.
arc. What a
That
fucking
was a crazy arc,
conclusion
wasn't it?
to an arc where he's just like, I thought the Jews were the problem, but then I watched 21 Jump Street and Jonah Hill
Yeah,
really showed me.
yeah. Translation: my fucking team got me back in my fucking meds when they put in my mashed potatoes and fucking made me eat the shit. That's what happened. He just had to fucking say that because Kanye is a motherfucking wordsmith, lyrical motherfucking genius. All right, I ain't gonna give up on Kanye. I don't give a fuck like what shit he talks about anyone. I don't give a fuck.
It
Fucking
was
Kanye
just
is Kanye.
so
We gotta have Kanye because like who else do we got? We got fucking all these like all these artists who are like like Rage Against the Machine who are like, yeah, fuck you, do what they tell you. Fucking now we gotta have some counterculture representatives, man. We gotta have some artists who fucking flip the fuck out and just go crazy
well,
because
I
one,
think
it
the
makes.
bit is I think the bit behind a lot of that is those groups were kind of advocating for things that we are getting more in modern society. And some of the things other people might be advocating for would be steps backward. So that's why these people who were raging against the establishment are now pushing for the establishment because the establishment has moved in a direction that is closer to where they want it to be. So
Well,
that's
yeah,
why the
they should
same
be fucking
people
nailed to
who
a
are
fucking
raging
cross
against the
for that.
machine.
And they should be fucking nailed to fucking crosses for their fucking betrayal, man. Anyone who's like, yeah, fuck you, I won't do what you tell me, wearing a fucking Che Guevara t-shirt for $19.99 at your fucking local convenience store, sipping on your fucking Starbucks, throwing the fucking non-biodegradable fucking cup away at your fucking Keystone Pipeline protest, where you fucking just show up and make it to a party and less of a protest, and all the fucking Native Americans who are there like, damn, these these fucking kids just showed up and made it into a fucking rave and trashed the fucking place. It's that 80s fucking commercial with the Native American with this fucking
Would
single
totally
tear.
do that. That would be sick.
Dude, they fucking totally no, they fucking totally did do that at the Keystone Pipeline protest like some years ago. And it's like that fucking commercial back in the 80s with the Native American who some fucking like first worlder chunked their fucking trash and it like landed right at his feet. He stops, looks at it, looks at the camera, it has a single tear, and it's a guilt trip. Save the environment, stop trashing our fucking streets, you goddamn asshole. And it's a good
fucking
guilt trip.
Dick. Jesus.
Yes.
Oh.
Like if we have to use Native Americans to guilt trip you, we got to use the white guilt thing to make you stop throwing your fucking fool ass KFC bucket full of shit out the fucking window and onto the fucking the road, you disgusting fucking slob. I'm all fucking for that, man, to get people to stop fucking trashing the place. Because it's like, you look at people's fucking roads in their cities and you think to yourself, Jesus, what do their fucking apartments look like?
Probably not good, if I had to guess.
No, not good at all.
If I had to wager an assumption there.
But I got off track here. We're talking about Tucker Carlson. And
what is
so
he
like?
Okay. Answer me this broad question first, and then go into specifics about why. Do you like Tucker Carlson?
I used to kind of like Tucker Carlson because at the very least, I kind of thought that he was somewhat of a, like, kind of, not by much, like 70% corpo fucking mouthpiece for the fucking corporate establishment of the mainstream media. But at least that 30% came out a lot when we fucking needed it. Like I was happy when he would criticize Trump during the Trump days. I was happy when he would just bust the balls of the fucking Biden administration, a little bit. And then he started getting real weird with the anti-trans thing. And then he started getting real weird America firsty with a lot of his rhetoric. And a lot of the America First rhetoric, well, pretty much all of it, is fucking vile and disgusting. Like, you can say, hey, the sky is blue, and you should have $50 every day just for spending money, for walking around money. Oh, okay, cool. What else should we do? Kill all the blacks, Jews, and Muslims. Like, Jesus Christ, no!
I guess the thing is, right, I think about, like, these right-wing people, and I'm just like, I wonder if... Because I think I have a more open mind with most people. I'm like, I wonder if these people actually have points. And like sometimes I think about it, I'm like, maybe they do. However, all these right-wing people are like, at the very least, literally every one of them is like, fuck trans people. And then there's a bunch of other ones who are like, fuck immigrants, fuck black people. And it's like, okay, sure. And it's like, I don't really know what else they believe, because all I hear is I want trans children to die, or whatever sugar-coated version of that they're spreading. It's like, okay, sure.
Well, I learned a long time ago.
It's farcically evil.
Oh, I learned a long time ago, thanks to being a part of the progressive movement, what that manipulation fucking looks like. It's hold on a second.
Snort, sniffle.
I don't know why. I just have fucking gunk just in the back of my throat today. I think because my job requires me to talk a whole lot. Now I have a hobby that makes me talk a whole lot. So blah, blah, blah. If I stop, my apologies. But
you've been talking more recently, huh? Because you've been streaming a lot, if I have been seeing correctly.
Oh, yeah, I've been streaming a lot on fucking Kick, and I'm having a fucking blast. I've got almost 300 followers in like a month.
Hell yeah.
Streaming over there. So I'm looking forward to what the next month on Kick looks like. But anyway, before I lose my fucking train of thought here, being in the progressive side, it was like, all right, fuck the establishment. Let's actually have like universal basic income, which I was originally against for a little while. Then the pandemic happened, and then I started listening to Andrew Yang. Fuck you, $1,000. Like I started getting into that. I was like, well, okay, so Yang actually has a really good point. What are we going to do what's the plan when you fucking scum who fucking despise us, who want us to literally live in a pod and eat the bugs, lie to us about how bad our food is going to be, lie to us and want us in comic block apartments while they all live in their extravagant mansions with their fucking slaves. I mean, servants, excuse me.
what if you just,
And they'll eat the good food, and you'll eat fucking shit and you'll be the slave that they want you to be. And they'll expect you to smile and fucking be thankful for the opportunity to bow and kneel to them.
But the life, the pod and the bugs, it just sounds so simple,
It's not really.
All I gotta do is live in the pod and eat the bugs.
Yeah, and all you have to do is just,
and then I'll be happy.
Yeah, and whenever a cop shows up, like, I heard you weren't happy, you just get beat up, and that's. I mean, I'll tell you this: those who strive for equality and like less racism in the world, the bug pod people eating motherfuckers, man. If you guys get that future, you can forget about equality. Equality's not going to happen. All the anti-racist actions not going to fucking happen. You'll end up in like some weird fucked up version of Black Mirror, where you're all underground and only the fucking ultra rich get to have fucking windows. Or maybe if you do good riding your little bike, trying to charge, have your little sustainable fucking green energy initiative. If you pump the bike hard enough, you can go out to the fucking windows and look outside for 5 minutes. Anything more, you get tasered. Like, dude, I'm very paranoid about the future, and I don't trust very often at all. And it's people like Tucker Carlson who I thought that maybe could be on my side as far as like being against this stuff. Really, at the end of the day, he got a taste of that fucking money dick, and he gobbled that shit down and shoved it down his throat, just like fucking Rachel fucking Maddow. And Rachel Maddow used to be a fucking like a strong fucking bull. Fucking like she used to just plow through the fucking conservative bullshit, right? And there used to be a future for like just a brief moment, like Marcus Aurelius in fucking Gladiator.
The conservatives if they'd be so hard.
That's dude, from like 2008 to 2012, dude, there was a dream of Rome. Anything more of it, a whisper, and it would just disappear. Like Marcus Aurelius would say in Gladiator, one of my favorite fucking movies of all time. The first movie I saw Russell Crowe in. But anyway,
what a momentous occasion.
For a moment, there was sort of a beginning of a libertarian and progressive alliance. And then the 2010 elections happened, and you saw just the big money dicks coming out, the big money contracts just flopping all around. Cenk Uygur, Anna Kasparian sucked on the fucking dick. I wasn't really into right-wing talking heads at the time because I was super against them. I was kind of brainwashed libtard. And Rachel Maddow just fucking gobbled that shit down. You thought that bitch was straight the way that she fucking sucked that dick. But anyway, yeah, but there was a dream of a progressive and libertarian alliance where we all started showing up at our protests, fuck the Fed, fuck the war, stop the torture, stop the war, et cetera, et cetera. And then Obama got into power, and 2 years into it, about 2010, you had this sort of like progressive-ish sort of wave and kind of red wave of like some of the worst fucking people that like got in there, and like the Dennis Kucinich types, the Alan Grayson types fucking got pushed the fuck out or gerrymandered straight the fuck out of there. And now you have this what I think is like sort of the most ultimate version of evil that we've ever seen as far as like America is seen. Like this government is like true fucking evil. And I thought that someone like Tucker Carlson would stand against it. But he got a hold of that money dick, started fucking sucking.
He got a hold of that money dick, and then he was like, "What if I get really mad?
Yeah, what if I get really mad?
M&M not having high heels."
Like I kind of started noticing that was the beginning of the end. Like, dude, why the fuck do you care about this stuff? Like, hey, man, uh, lots of taxes going to the Ukraine that I would rather go into my pocket. Maybe you can, talk about that a little bit. Maybe talk about what 10% for the big guy was on Hunter Biden's fucking laptop
How
and
dare
all
they
the
get rid of
fucking
the
bullshit.
Snickers dick vein? How dare
Well,
they get rid of the Snickers dick vein?
they didn't need to really, and apparently that never happened anyway.
No, that did not. I can report that every Snickers I've obtained in recent times has in fact had the dick vein.
Yeah,
So
I
I
ate a Snickers
can.
bar. Yeah, I ate a Snickers bar like a few months ago. I was like, the dick vein's here. What the fuck are y'all talking about?
What is
And it
Tucker
was just,
Carlson on about?
yeah, it was stupid fucking infotainment bit after bit after bit. They're like, hey, real news coming up right here. And then all of my like right wing friends be like, yeah, fuck yeah, Tucker Carlson. Like, nah, dude, this guy's the fucking enemy, man. He's just the fucking enemy. Him, and there's no difference between him, Don Lemon, or Rachel fucking Maddow, dude. They're all talking heads. And honestly, and I'll end the Tucker Carlson bit here. Uh, you know, these people are not our friends, man. And just because him and Don Lemon got fired, it's a lot like Chris Har that fucking one guy hardball with
Chris
Chris something or
Chris
other.
Hardy?
No, you know what? Hold on a sec. I'm going to look this up because this is going to bother me about something. Uh,
Chris Hardwick.
Chris Matthews. Yeah, if I
Oh.
remember, he got bounced out because of some like Me Too allegation. But these two guys all those guys getting fired, dude, the damage has been done to America and to America's psyche because, as funny as it was to call like Don Lemon a race baiter and race war propagandist and all that, Carlson's the same fucking thing. There's literally no difference. There's just the D, turn the D into an R or the R into a D, and you have the exact same fucking thing because all they fucking do is talk about the same thing. Because even if someone like Don Lemon is like, why is Tucker Carlson talking about the green M&M? He's still talking about the green M&M stupid nonsense.
True,
So
if you
it
talk
doesn't
about
fucking
him
help.
talking
It doesn't
about the
help.
green M&M, you're talking about the green M&M.
Yeah, it's like the lesser of two evils is still evil. You're still talking about the same propaganda distraction bullshit that I don't care about. Talk about the real news. Why are there homeless encampments here? Why is the fucking White House saying that the fucking unemployment rate is going down, but the homeless encampments are going up and up and up? And we haven't done anything about what's going to be what do we do for the people after the fucking COVID lockdown fucking happened? Do we manage to get them to get the money for them to get their rent fucking paid? A lot of them, like, some of us got the fucking unemployment benefits. Some of us got the shit, but not all of us did. And, what do we
True.
do about those people? There was still plenty of landlords that are like, I don't give a fuck if you get sick and die. Why aren't those people fucking crucified? They should be fucking dead in the
They're the
streets,
lucky
man.
ones like Mo Diggity who were just living it up selling Dogecoin with his unemployment benefits. But then you got
Okay, hey, don't. Hey, I feel like I'm being called out. All right, don't call me out. Don't call me out.
But then some people didn't get that luxury. Some people couldn't afford Dogecoin.
Well, don't talk about me. I'm talking about the fucking landlords that were kicking people out in the middle of COVID. I didn't do shit. I was trying to become a
You're
Dogecoin
somewhere in
millionaire.
between those two things.
Hey, I was living in my mom and dad's house because I didn't have anywhere to go. Fucking lockdown hit. I wasn't allowed to move out. The government, fucking told me I couldn't.
Damn. How
Anyway, so
unfortunate.
that's Tucker Carlson.
Okay. Tell me, give me the greatest hits of Ben Shapiro. You said he's such this great debatester. You gave me this one example. I don't quite remember the name you said. But what are some? Give me Ben Shapiro's greatest hits.
All right, let's see. Hold on a second. I wasn't prepared for that specific question.
Because you seem to have somewhat of a high opinion of him, or at least you did at some point, or you have a high opinion of certain aspects of Ben Shapiro. I want to know like where that stems from. What are the events that led to such a thing?
Well, he's very memeable. Or rather, he was like the him debating college students is really fucking funny. Like it's in the Constitution. It says that right there. You know that fucking one. You know him making fucking college students flip out, showing up at their fucking college at their college institutions. That was enjoyable. He's talked to a bunch of talking heads like Cenk Uygur from TYT. He debated Anna Kasparin from TYT also. The people who flip out and cry over some of his shit, it really just sort of made him like more. It kind of made him like bigger than we thought, right? And he used to talk very intelligently, you know, like how to deconstruct, you know, a college liberals debate, you know, and he would go like, you know, boom, 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 go through the fucking talking points, right? And it was very entertaining and even informative to watch because if you really look at the modern day left, it's pretty much just like the new form of fascism. It's just another fucking form of it. Just another group of people who just want to control and control what you do, hear, say, and think. And with technology, they're trying to push that even further. Like the psyops and conspiracy theories. Like conspiracy theories, to me, I don't think most of them are fucking true. I think that there are like groups of people with agendas, not even all of them like government, sanctioned, you know, who just put out just disinformation, and they just want to see how far it can
Or
go.
dad
Like,
information.
or what?
That was a bad joke. You said disinformation. I said or dat information.
Oh, shut the fuck up! You're gonna fucking slip me up. I think the green M&M story. Who the fuck put that out there? And who put that in Tucker Carlson's fucking hands? Go, hey, you know, this
Hey
shit's
Tucky,
gay.
I got a story for you.
Hey, Tucker, my man, I got a story for you. Talk about the green M&M and how she's trans. Oh, you know,
Hey
doesn't look like a
Tucker, you
chick
ever think you want to
anymore.
fuck the green M&M? Well, let me tell you what they did to that fine lady.
Fine lady. Hey, this other M&M is trans. You don't even see the penis. Oh, how can you even tell?
I
You
want
know,
pictures of the green M&M.
yeah, like I want pictures of the green M&M. Like first off, like the fucking, you know, like woke marketing is just that, it's marketing, and you should never fucking fall for it. Like the gay pride Oreos or the transgender M&Ms. Like, dude, the M&Ms don't even have fucking genitals. Like, you know, you can look at them. There's no holes. Like, I guess you can mouth fuck them, but you know, how do you even have sex with an M&M? So it's just, I think it's fucking stupid. But anyway, see,
Well,
that's the kind
I
of
mean, I
shit
can
that I'm
answer how
talking
you have
about.
sex with M&M in a real life.
I mean, like, do you just fucking jam your dick in the candy fucking coated shell?
Well, it's a sounding thing, you see, Mo. You would put the M&M in your urethra, and that would be.
Oh no, no, no! What's everyone with like? Why is with everyone like pushing the meme of sticking things in your pee hole?
People
It
do
like that.
that.
It's weird, man.
It
It's like
is weird.
it started like becoming a mainstream thing along with pegging. Like, dude, why does everyone want me to be fucking gay or shove things in my dick hole or asshole? Like, no, 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 no.
But like,
I don't want to do that.
if a girl is really hot, I
I
don't
mean,
know, man.
if I'm getting to the beach and she slips it, like slips a finger in there, like, well, I mean, I really, really want to finish, so I guess I'm not stopping her. But you know, I'm not like going out of my
Listen,
way
Mo
to
Diggity,
ask for it.
you're presented with a dream girl, and you can be with her for the rest of your life. She's everything you always wanted. But the devil's deal is that you have to let her peg you once.
Oh God, I don't want her to peg me.
It's just once, and then
I
you
don't
just
want her
happy forever.
to. I mean, does she have
Would you
money? I guess I could
would you
be
give up your
OnlyFans
anal
for her.
virginity
Does she have
for
money?
happiness?
Am I financially stable?
She's not rich, but you are financially stable.
Okay, I guess I'm fucking taking it then.
Okay.
It's gross, but oh god. But she'll give me money, and I don't have to worry about my rent and bills, right?
No, you do it. You still have to work.
Fuck.
This is functional as a working couple.
But she's got a better job than I do, right?
Yes,
All right. Yeah, I guess I can take it just the one time.
just the one time you can handle it.
Speaking of taking it, oh my god. So I love flash skits, right? There's these YouTubers who make fucking the funniest fucking animations. They've done tons for Harry Potter and video games and all that. And they recently did one.
12-year-old Riley's favorite thing in the world, flash skits.
Oh, do you know who I'm talking about?
Yeah, I definitely watched that channel when I was like 14.
Oh, okay. So they did one for like Mario, right? The Mario Bros movie. Luigi has cancer. And Mario's like, I'm sorry that you have a cancer. I'll make it a movie and I'll get you the money to get you healthy. Will you just watch me? And so Mario goes to fucking Hollywood. He talks to a bunch of fucking soulless cocksucker executives. He's like, all right, so we need you to get some enhancements. And like they make him fucking get a pair of huge tits. And so
Okay.
he's going through the fucking motions like they're teaching him how after he gets the huge cans. They're like taking him to a bunch of porcelain toilets and they're teaching him how to binge and purge, like bulimic. They're like,
Uh-huh.
and like he goes, I cannot take this. I quit. And his fucking acting coach, his voice coach, goes, I can't take this anymore. I quit. Now say it like that, Mario. And like it's this weird fucking way of gaslighting him and fooling him into fucking just like puking and doing all this. So the next fucking scene is the guy's fucking tits fucking even bigger, and they put him in that fucking that one cat suit, and his
Oh
tits are
no.
just fucking falling out practically. And the director's like, okay, so what we're going, oh yeah, and they take one of them after he gets the fucking titty surgery. He asks him to one of the executives tells Mario to come to his fucking hotel room where he's got the big multi-million-dollar contract. He opens the door in his robe, and he's got the fucking contract like taped right right in front of his dick. So he fucking like puts him in there, and like he butt fucks the shit out of Mario basically.
Oh
And
no.
so then he's on the fucking scene, and the fucking director goes, "All right, Pasta, say I need you to say something. I need you to say the line, Pasta la vista, baby." And then myself, Seth Rogen, the other executives, and an executive from Nintendo, I'm going to shoot hot loads on your face. And you see the fucking executive from Nintendo come in, adjusting his tie, going ho 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 ho. And the next scene you see is fucking Luigi watching the movie, and you hear fucking Mario going, Pasta la vista, baby! And then these fucking sounds like, oh, he's just getting jizzed on. Fucking Luigi fucking pulls the plug and kills himself.
Oh
It's like
no.
one of the best ones. It just came out a few days ago. It's fucking great.
Now, what type of cancer has befallen Luigi?
Oh, what, just like regular cancer.
Are
I
you
don't know,
sure? Are you
Luigi
sure it
cancer.
wasn't? Are you sure it wasn't brain cancer? Perhaps of the terminal 7 variety.
You know what? I don't know, but it could be anything.
I just hope they would make that reference. If you're gonna make a video about Luigi having cancer, then we all know he has terminal 7 brain cancer.
What the fuck is terminal 7 brain cancer?
It's a fictional illness that's not real. So I don't even remember what YouTuber it was right now. It's not coming to me, but like Vine Sauce might be his name or something to that effect. And he made he did a thing about Mario, and it's Mario telling Luigi that he actually has like some insane form of brain cancer, and all of like the Mushroom Kingdom shit has been a hallucination, and he's on drugs, and there was a dead hooker in his bed, and he thought it was the princess,
Oh dear
and
God.
he had terminal 7 brain cancer. What does that mean? Who knows?
Jesus.
You have to get through 6 whole terminals to get to Terminal 7 brain cancer, so it must be pretty bad.
So yeah, to end the Ben Shapiro shit, he got real weird with the shut up, poor people, just go buy some more money, work harder, work for me, be a wage slave. He literally did tell people to become a wage slave for a while. Them and the fucking scum from one of the fucking right wing Cato Institute or one of the weird libertarian fucking YouTube channels. I forget which one it was that fucking said. I was like, dude, you guys can go fuck yourselves, man. But yeah, what else happened? Nick Fuentes is Nick, crime is based in cool. Fuentes
Yo, crime.
fucking made apologies and started banning everyone on cozy.tv who kept talking about one of the big cozy capos who got busted for being a fucking pedophile and just didn't fucking care because he's hashtag his guy. Steven
Just my
Crowder.
guy. I don't care.
Yeah,
Call me a
yeah.
pedophile all you want. I'm just
Dude,
my guy.
yeah, fucking America First is such a fucking joke, right? That goes back to what we were saying earlier. It's like, hey, I think you should have $50 and all the Mexicans, blacks, and Jews should die, like, or get segregated from society. Like, no, please, no. I like my family. I have Mexicans in my family. I don't want them gone. Hey, Steven Crowder, a couple of months ago, was like, I went through a bisexual phase. And anyone who's ever watched Crowder for more than a year, like I did since 2016, before he started getting really, once again, the sort of the reoccurring fucking, I guess, bit, the
Steven
common
Crowder has sucked
denominator.
cock before. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but it's happened. Like,
No,
you can
I think it's a problem when you're like a huge fucking homophobe and you're sucking cock on the fucking side. And I
true.
guess
I just want to distinguish that there's nothing wrong with the action of sucking the cock in itself, rather the hypocrisy of the homophobia as it relates to putting cocks in your mouth. I just want to make that clear.
Yeah, and Republicans really have this problem when they're like, I hate these F slurs, get out of here. And like the next thing you know, like a week later, you catch them in a fucking airport bathroom sucking some dude off. Like, god damn, you guys are deep in the fucking closet. I mean, fucking come on,
Wasn't there
man.
some story about like some conservative mayor who like got caught sneaking out of a gay orgy or like something?
There's
something
so many
stupid like that.
Dude, there's so many for Republicans and Democrats. There's so many of those stories. Like I have lost fucking count. And I just don't remember anymore because there's just so many. It used to just be a few, and you could just laugh at them. And they're like, no, wait, do you remember that one Republican that got out of that gay orgy? Oh, that was like 2 stories ago, 6 weeks ago. We're on the one where the Democrat is banging their staffers along with the husband like they're in fucking House of Cards or some shit. Like, god damn, like, okay, like, I don't mind, like, and honestly, I don't think that any politician should ever be ousted from office because of that. Because what do I fucking
Why do
care
we
if you
care
have
about
like wild
politicians'
orgies?
sex lives? Like I
if,
think that there's a difference, right, between the two scenarios that are presented, where it's like I feel like there's a difference between like somebody's private sexual life and like the details behind it. And just like sexual orientation, right? Like it's like being gay is one thing, like, but or like being hypocritical,
hypocritical.
yes, hypocritical. Being hypocritical and homophobic is one thing, where like they catch you sucking cocks and they're like, you said we weren't supposed to do that though. What do you mean? What do you mean by this? Like those strange cases. Whereas, so if some guy's like has like a cuckold relationship with his wife, then like that's
You
not
kind
our
of like.
business.
Well, if it comes out, I get to make fun of him though for being a
Also,
cuck.
you
I'm
can make
sorry.
jokes. Everybody
Yeah.
can make jokes, but I don't think it should jeopardize their job.
No, I don't think anyone should ever get fired for that. I think that's fucking shitty. I mean, unless you're having sex with like jailbait or kids, then you get the Florida fucking treatment. You know, like yeah. But anyway, yeah, man. Yeah. So Crowder fucking announced that he had a bisexual phase, and anyone that's watched Crowder for like more than a year, uh, knows that he loves putting himself in dresses and making his former like co-host get into a dress and fucking smooch and make out with them in their totally ironic you know, like making the gay pride parade look bad. Like, dude, you guys are
Yeah,
like
it's
fucking
irony, you see.
practically like grabbing each other's asses and making out on one of their floats. You know, like, come on, man. Like this is just ironic. We need to blend in. Like, no, you guys were on vacation and you were fucking recording this, and you guys probably had like 8 or 9 people up in your room blowing you, and they were all guys. And, you know, and there's nothing wrong with that, but maybe tone it down on the fucking homophobic fucking content, you know? Like, you guys are super against gay people, but you're sucking dick,
Yeah,
dude.
maybe why
You
don't we just
know,
all be cool? Why don't we all just be cool about what each other does? Like, why don't we just fucking be cool?
I mean,
Everybody be
yeah.
fine about everything that isn't illegal and bad.
I mean,
Just
if Crowder would just like cut out the fucking bullshit transphobia and homophobia, is he'd have a great fucking program. Because I mean, what do I care about like your opinion on this or that, as long as you're not being a shithead to like, you know, groups of fucking people like based on race or sexual preference or sexuality, you know, or gender for that matter. Like, you know, you can, I guess you're racist and you don't like black people or Jews. I can't fucking stop you from that. I won't support you, really, but, you know, like, you can think like that, but I won't, like, go up against you so fucking hard if you're, like, a homophobe and you admit to sucking dicks all the fucking time. And then I guess your wife got fucking tired of it and fucking is divorcing his ass. So, and lots of fucking YouTubers are getting divorces now. Ethan and Gila Klein are getting divorced,
that's
and
not
that
real.
no, that's totally real. And fucking that Skeletor bitch fucking made an OnlyFans too. As soon as she announced it, it's fucking gross, man.
I'm pretty sure you're literally looking at a like parody Twitter account and you think it's real. Like,
No, hold on a sec. I'm gonna fact check myself on here.
because I remember seeing that joke on a like parody Twitter account, like the Ethan Klein and Gila Klein are getting divorced. Like just a couple weeks ago, there was like a video he posted about how some company stole money from him, and somebody photoshopped it to be about him getting divorced.
All right. Half the people are saying yes, half the people are saying no. So I don't know. And this is
Okay,
on
so
Twitter, so
jury's
that's
out.
so yeah, the jury's out right now, and it's Twitter, so even more fucking even more assault is being needed is needed to be taken with
You
on
know,
that. So
Twitter
anyway,
is not a trusted source for your
yeah, no,
information.
Twitter's never been a trusted source. Reddit's never been trustworthy. 4chan's never been trustworthy. The internet is not trustworthy. But yeah, it's
Reddit might be the most trustworthy place sometimes, though.
nah, not really. I don't
Not
think
really, but
so.
not about politics, you know. But sometimes, if you just need an answer for a question, you just Google that question. It's not gonna work. But if you Google
Okay,
that question, then you put Reddit at the end, you got it answered.
okay. Well, in that case, like you can like do some quick fact checking on this and that. I guess you got me there, like on a math question or something. But as far as like general overall trustworthiness, like no, I would never do. It would be it would be folly to do that. But anyway, so yeah, that's like I said, you know, I don't know if I have anything more to say. If you have any other questions, but if you have anything else, I'll go ahead and end it with this. You know, we did manage to see the mainstream media take a fucking huge hit. and Fox News was sued by the people apparently who owned the fucking what was it, the voting machines, and said that there was they basically proved that Fox News told lies during the election, and now they got like almost $1 billion in fines they have to pay. Which,
Oh,
I mean, whatever. But honestly, yeah, I'm happy that Carlson and Lemon are fucking fired, but they'll just be replaced by some other talking head sooner rather than later, and the
but he won't be
cycle will
quite as
continue.
iconic. He won't be quite as iconic as the man whose
Right
face
now,
constantly looked like he did not have object permanence. He looked like an infant at all times. What a what a guy, that Tucker
yeah,
Carlson.
yeah, but it's all not going to change until we burn the fucking media outlets down to the fucking ground. Metaphorically, of course, because I would never say, go. I'm just going to finish this sentence. I don't need a Fed post. But yeah, until this apparatus is burned the fuck down, man, we're never going to see change in this country until all the Tucker Carlson and Don Lemon types are yeeted out of the fucking buildings at the highest fucking story. Uh, we will never fucking see change. It just won't happen until they're all fucking gone, and they can't be fired after several years or a couple of decades of service, like fucking Chris Matthews, because the damage has already been done. They got to be all fired now before we get another Sean Hannity, Rachel Maddow, Don Lemon, or fucking Tucker Carlson. They've all got to go.
All right, that's fair. Now, real quick, Mo, this is like a little lightning round before we go,
Okay.
because there are a couple names. Like I said, this is an education, so I want you to give me your like little one paragraph, 1 minute opinion on each of the people that I'm about to name. Are you ready? Are you ready for the
Or
lightning
you're
round?
asking me a lot with that 1 minute opinion request.
You can go for a little bit if you want to. I'm
I'll
not in any
try.
rush, but just like keep it
I'll
short.
try.
Matt Walsh.
Oh, Matt Walsh, fucking Twitter toad. He's just a part of the fucking different type of the. He's a part of the up and coming establishment. That motherfucker will suck neocon dick the second that he fucking finally gets his foot in the door, just like Cenk Uygur from TYT did, because he was all like, leather jacket, fucking pompadour, fucking haircut, and all that. I'm a rebel, I'm against the establishment. The second that he fucking hits those doors of fucking big media, he sucks the dick and drops his knees and sucks the dick, just like all the other ones.
Okay, that's fair. Now we did bring up this name briefly, but I don't think you got to talk about him much. Nick Fuentes.
Fucking toady piece of shit, false prophet, motherfucker. The king of empty fucking promises. Uh, was an edge lord, and I enjoyed the edge lordiness and stuff, but got real weird with the anti-Jewish stuff. And if you just stop with the racism and the picking on fucking groups, you could have fucking maybe gone somewhere with the America First thing, but you're such an unlikable, two-faced, rat-think, pedophile defending piece of shit that the damage has been done to, because everyone in this fucking country equates patriotism to like America Firsters or America Firsters to patriotism, depending on how you want to view it, depending on your point of view, right?
Yep.
And for we will not be able to undo the damage to what patriotism means to real Americans because of the America Firsters and all that. So until scum like him are just taken the fuck down along with the Tucker Carlsons and all the other people I mentioned, uh, America will not be able to fucking heal, because he doesn't want an America First fucking government. He said this time and time again during the Trump administration. He wants a fucking empire. He wants an American empire. He's admitted exactly in those words when he was streaming on D Live for all that fucking time. When he was the
Hmm.
only him and like a few and the kill stream were the only things propping that shit side up.
That's fair. Now I have a couple more names I want to talk about, but I don't want to go too much longer, so I'll just do one last one.
Yeah, it's okay if I'll give me this next one, and if I can go quick, you can give me the other one.
Okay, this is a weird one. I don't know quite how notable this guy is outside of some very specific circles that we're both part of. Mike Cernovich.
Like Mike Cernovich, he's a little bit fence city on some things, but like I just he's a little bit hard to pin down sometimes because, like I said, he's a little bit fence city and he doesn't really always hold the same opinion consistently. But I do, for the most part, enjoy a lot of the things he has to say. I don't recall if he's ever been like blatantly like homophobic or mean spirited toward trans people or anything like that.
I'm sure he has. That's the unfortunate thing is if you have some, there's almost a 95% chance, I think, that if you have a conservative talking head, that they've said something transphobic. Like it's inescapable.
I want to say you're wrong, but like everyone that we've talked about so far has exactly that fucking that common denominator, fucking attaching them. So I can't really definitively say that you're wrong. So, I mean, there's a chance, but for the most part, I like how he just makes the right people rage at the right time, and that's enjoyable to me. It's like Dick Masterson, except maybe a little bit more famous.
That's fair. Now, before we go, Mo, because I did forget about this.
What's the last one?
Oh, there was one other. I was thinking there was some sort of right-wing person that I recall having something to do with Catboys, but I believe that was Nick Fuentes.
Yeah, that was Fuentes also.
And then there's one more name that I've heard around, but I don't really know much about the guy at all. What about this Gavin McInnes person?
Oh, another fucking two-faced fucking toad. Just another fucking right-wing grifter. Made the Proud Boys, didn't have the balls to, radicalize the shit out of the Proud Boys, made the Proud Boys radicalize the shit out of them. And the second that the heat got slightly above, a little bit more warm, he bounced out, disavowed, kept low-key in contact with them, but then wouldn't do shit for any of the Proud Boy people when they got arrested at like protests and shit. And yeah, the Proud Boys are scum, but if you're going to make a fucking gang, if you're going to make a fucking movement, you fucking stand by your fucking people. And you're the fucking rich guy, maybe you should bail your people out, So if you were friends with McInnes, you're going to have a bad time. McInnes used to be really cool, and then the grift became real, and he also started thinking that his shit didn't stink, and he just thinks that he's like too good. Like he turned his nose up to Dick Masterson a couple of weeks ago. If you listen to the Dick Show, patreon.com/Dick Show, you'll see that you'll hear Dick talk about how fucking Gavin thought he was just too cool for Dick and told him, I don't want to hang out with you. You talk too much shit. Get out of here. Like, all right, didn't want to like suck your dick and hang out too much. Just want to say hi. So he thinks his shit doesn't stink. So he's one of those fucking grifters who is also smug and arrogant and is kind of a piece of shit.
Okay, that's fair.
Had potential once upon a time, got real weird once again with all the racism, xenophobia, homophobia, and transphobia and all that stuff. Could have just dropped all that shit and just been angry right winger against the left wing establishment. Nothing wrong with that. Couldn't fucking do that because that's where the grift is the ist and the phobias, because no one cares if you're against fucking Democrats. Anyone can say that they fucking hate the Democrats, but do you hate gay people and minorities? That's where the money's at.
Yes. Of course.
Sorry if this all sounds offensive to anyone listening to this. I am just telling the truth, and this is all verifiably true. Just in case, like, you're being You're pissed off listening to this. This is all fucking verifiably true.
I can
Listen
already
to any
foresee like the research paper in the comments written by Demigloom just refuting
yeah.
everything you said this episode.
I mean, all you have to do is just watch anything from any of these people that we've talked about from just like the last 3 months alone. Fucking totally verifies everything that I've said today. Or tonight,
But
rather.
real quick before we go, this is a little bonus story because I tried to tell this during the ill-fated original recording, and it did not obviously come out. So I had a big boy experience, Mo Diggity. I
Uh-oh.
had my first blackout, and
Oh,
subsequently my
God.
first alcohol-induced vomit session.
Oh, nice. Congratulations. You leveled up, my lad.
Because I was hanging out at home, and I was like, I want to get soda, but I don't want to walk to the store. So instead, I'm gonna order it from 7-Eleven on Uber Eats.
Oh, you
And
lazy bitch.
here's the scam with 7-Eleven on Uber Eats is I got this deal where I have the Uber Eats pass for a stupid long time for no money. I think it's running out actually, but I've had it for months now. So I do get the discount, but the discount only kicks in if I buy $15 worth of shit. So I'll get lazy and I won't go buy soda at the store, and I'll feel like I'm saving money, but I'm actually not because I wouldn't have bought the other stupid shit that I bought had I just gone to the store trying to get to the $15 mark. But I have had a lot of 7-Eleven mini beef tacos, and those things slap. So that's a plus.
They are pretty good.
Um,
They are. I'm going to be real with you. They are pretty good. You can dip them in literally any condiment, and they're still fucking good. Doesn't matter if it's ranch or mustard. It's fucking delicious.
Mustard sounds like an interesting choice.
Well,
But
I have poor taste buds. Like being poor, you develop.
I mean, I get
You
it.
have to get.
I'm the weird
Yeah,
guy who eats mustard on my fries. I get it. I understand.
mustard on fries with chili and cheese. It's fine. Mustard on fries with nothing. Naked fries. That's a
I
little
never
bit much
I
for me.
I do naked fries with mustard. I know that's just my weird thing. I guess I never thought of chili and cheese mixing with mustard, but that might be good. That might be interesting.
Oh, yeah. I mean, if you put mustard on a chili cheese dog, it's essentially the same concept.
I've never done that. It's never crossed my mind. I've never been like, let me put mustard on this cheese. It's never seemed like a good or mustard on this chili really would be the
Oh,
weird
yeah.
thing.
Fucking go for it, dude. It's fucking delicious. It's the fucking bomb.
But anyway, so essentially what happened is I made one of my 7-Eleven orders because I needed some soda. And this time, instead of filling the remainder of the $15 with beef mini tacos, I decided to get some drinks because I wanted to feel cool because I'm an adult man and I can get alcohol at Uber Eats now. And I got a Mike's Harder lemonade and a sour grape Four Loko. And I drank that. And then, unfortunately, I think was the turning point of the evening is when I realized that our roommate who moved out a month ago and came back to get stuff he left a week ago still had left an entire 6-pack of beer in the fridge. And I was like, I don't like beer that much.
What kind of beer?
Let me have one. I don't know. I literally could not tell you, Mo Diggity.
You don't remember at all?
No.
Oh, it's one of those blackout sessions, huh?
No, it's just it was the beer that was in my fridge. I really didn't pay attention to the logo. But I drank one and it was like, this is not as gross as I remember. And that's because I already had the Four Loko and the Mike's Harder lemonade. And the thing about me is I really am a heavyweight. It takes a lot to get me drunk, but also when I'm trying to push myself past that threshold, sometimes I get there, I don't realize that I'm there, and I keep going. And then I realize that I'm there. And this was the second time that has happened. The first time I was extremely lucky. I had a great night. No vomit was had. I did not black out. I was just a big goofball. I ate some pub mix and slumped over. and I had to be stopped from choking on the pub. I didn't choke on the pub mix, but I was told by a concerned friend to stop eating the pub mix out of fear that I would choke on them.
Yeah, you can't be eating like dry shit if you don't have anything to drink, man. You always eat moist or wet stuff.
But this time, I'm just sitting at home alone. I had the drinks. I probably should have stopped with the fruit shit that I bought. And I drank the one beer, and I'm like, that wasn't disgusting. And then I had another. And then I had the whole 6-pack. And then it had to have been right, because I don't know the exact timeline, but what I do know is that I had an alarm set as early as 6 p.m. Every day, I have an alarm for 6 p.m. to tell me to eat dinner in case I was like distracted by like playing a video game while I'm high and I didn't eat dinner. And then I have an alarm at 7:30 to remind me to brush my teeth. And I missed both of those alarms. So apparently it was pre 6 o'clock that my memory cuts off and that I assumedly cut off. Because I woke up in my bed. Don't know how I got there. I was definitely in my back room, last I remembered. And then I woke up in my bed at like 10 p.m. And just, I went to the bathroom because my stomach was messed up and it felt like I had to go to the bathroom, which I did, but also I had to throw up a lot.
Ooh. Yeah, that shit's fucking brutal, man. I remember the first time I threw up. It was fucking crazy.
I don't think my mom has quite figured it out yet. Because she hasn't done the laundry lately. And I did tell her that it's there. I told her that I got sick and vomited, and the bathroom rug and like my clothes were in the laundry room, and then subsequently moved to the back porch so they would not smell up the laundry room while my mother deliberated on doing the laundry. But they do smell purely of alcohol, like 100%. I did not even pick up the scent profile of vomit. It's just alcohol. What an experience. Yeah, I'm just thinking alcohol, not worth it.
I mean, just
What
don't
was the
drink
good
as much.
ending? What was the good ending to that evening?
The good ending would have been if you just drank that Four Loko and what you bought and just ended it with there, because you probably would have been fine just drunk, and then you passed out, had a good time. Your problem is you need to just like drink like 2 things and just fucking, unless you're with friends who can watch over you, don't be drinking like more. Once you feel fucking drunk, don't drink anymore, because you're not ready to get fucking shit faced. You're gonna have a bad time.
Yeah, I think I get this idea that it's gonna like go away immediately if I don't keep it going, and that's where I fail.
You gotta like pace yourself with your drinking. That way you get the long fucking buzz and it lasts a lot longer. And when you're done drinking, you just slam that last like quarter of your alcohol drink, and then you're fucking at that plateau. You just fucking stay there for a while. And
That's
then you
fair.
pass out near the end of it.
It's like I really am like a heavyweight. It's really hard to get me there. But even I think about it and I was like, it definitely just got like excessive at some point. Like, I guess to defend myself, I was drunk, so perhaps my inhibitions were slipping. But definitely like the last 4 beers that I drank were not needed. Like, I feel like I might have blacked out even on the 2.
Yeah. You went too far. You haven't figured out where your line is. This is one of the more interesting.
That's when I really felt it. Like, that's when I started to really feel it, was the second beer. If I had left it there, then maybe that would have been like the ideal level of shit faced without dying. But then I had 4 more, so bad idea on my part.
You're at the point where your drinking is it's more of a dance, but you're trying to figure out what the dance is, and you're trying to figure out where the line.
I gotta find the ratio.
Yeah,
yes.
You gotta find your ratio, your line, your happy medium, because like you're gonna have a bad time if you drink too much, and then you're going to end up puking like you did. So live and learn, and just stop at like a couple of good drinks, get your buzz on, smoke a little bit, crash out. And you
Very
can keep your
smart.
tolerance. You can keep your tolerance at the cheap level of drunk if you just fucking keep it at that. And if you don't drink every day, maybe once a week, once or twice a week.
All good advice, sagely advice from Mo
Yeah,
Diggity.
because like the point of drinking is to get fucked up for the least amount of money.
True. For me, it's also a taste thing because I cannot, like, if it's really bitter, I can't do it unless I'm already messed up. In which case, I will destroy a 6-pack of beer apparently, and then regret it about 5 hours later. But by default, I need there to be some level of sugar and bullshit in my drinks. But all right, everybody. That's a pretty good episode of the Issue Crew. I think we did a good one here tonight.
Yeah, it
Uh,
was lots of fun. I
I
enjoyed this episode.
think the first episode of the Issue Crew Mo Diggity's enjoyed. Maybe period. I
Yes.
was gonna say in a while, but maybe period.
No, this was a good one because we didn't bring up Power Rangers or Pokemon this entire time, and
That's true.
I could actually talk about shit that I actually know something about instead of listening to like more people talking about like Zoomer shit or millennial shit, and I'm like I have
But
no idea
Timo,
what
a
you're
lot of the
talking
stuff
about.
that you talked about tonight, I was enthralled the whole time, but a lot of it I do not understand the inner workings of.
Oh
You
yeah,
see,
it comes with experience also, and just watching it all, and just keeping your head up above water. You'll get it in time.
that's fair. I'm just saying you can see how the two experiences are comparable, where
Yeah, yeah,
you
yeah.
you
Oh,
get
of
into the
course,
stuff you're
totally.
into, and I am not as knowledgeable, but I do try to enjoy it anyway, and I find myself successful very often. I think you're very good at relaying this information, no matter how unhinged some of our co-hosts may find it.
Well, and I didn't ramble incoherently too much. I actually did really well in that part, so that makes me happy.
That's fair. But Mo Diggity, where can our listeners find you on the internet?
All right. Before I go ahead and hawk, I was thinking about this. I have something to say, some parting wisdom right here. Uh,
Okay.
the media is the enemy of the people. The fucking end the Fed, Ron Paul, Ralph Nader, Jello Biafra, fucking Vermin Supreme, all these fucking counterculture people that you can find. All your libertarians, all your left leaning types. Uh, you need to like find them. Listen to Michael Parenti. Listen to Bill Hicks. Listen to fucking Jello Biafra and his spoken word stuff. There's like a whole litany of other people that you can listen to on the libertarian side and on the far left side. You have people like Ralph Nader, who are just wonderful fucking people. You have fucking Michael Parenti, who's a fucking wonderful guy. Jello Biafra is one of my fucking personal heroes. I love all of his shit. Go check them out and open your eyes a little bit and vote third party. Or even write it in during your elections. We can topple elections and show just how fucking how much of a sham this democracy is by
It's
just simply
not.
vote. But by just simply voting no confidence also in the box, because if enough no confidence votes get cast, then we have to do the whole thing again with all new candidates, and every one of them lose. So yeah, that's
Is
my
that
parting.
real?
No, that is real. It's a vote of no confidence. It is real. Just it's never exercised.
Yeah, you're never gonna get enough for it to happen, but I guess that is the technical benefit behind it. It's always just seemed to
Mm-hmm.
me like voting third party is simply depositing your vote directly into a trash can because you know that person's not gonna win.
Yeah,
So
well,
like what
that's how
by
I
putting
feel
your
about
vote in,
voting
it's
for the
like why
major
did you
parties,
get
though.
here? Like what are you doing here? What you are putting in the box will have no sway on what will actually occur.
Yeah, but that's how I feel about voting for like any of the main parties. So if I'm gonna, I'd rather vote for something I want and not get it than vote for something I don't want and get it.
Yeah,
That's
I
how I
mean,
feel about it.
I guess that's fair. For me, it's just like there is a discernible lesser of two evils. For
But
me
the lesser of
personally,
evil, the lesser of two evils is still evil.
that's true. That's true. That is 100% true. But it's just that there's nothing I, as an individual, can do to get all of the evil out. So when I am given my small baby amount of power and given the opportunity to put the lesser of evils in office rather than the moster of evils, when I am given at least that much power, I prefer to exercise it over voting for somebody who has no shot. Just personally, you know what I mean?
Like, well, what's the difference between like a drone with a America First sticker versus a drone with a Black Lives Matter sticker on
I
there?
mean,
They're still killing the
less
same
direct,
people.
less direct legislation against rights for trans people and people of color,
The
and
left fucking does it too, man. They fucking don't even care. All they ever do is just pay lip service to it. If you look at
I mean,
the
but there's a
Democrats'
difference.
vote, but if you look at the Democrats' voting record, like most of the party will like vote against like anti-trans legislation. But if you actually look at all of them, it's only like most of the Democrats. A lot of Democrats still find reasons and bullshit reasons to vote in favor of anti-trans legislation. Like, look at how many Democrats probably voted for like the anti-trans stuff and insert state here. There's probably plenty of them. I mean, look at people like Kristen Cinema, for Christ's sake. They fucking do that. So don't fool yourself into thinking that there's any people on like black or trans people or disenfranchised in general people's fucking side, because not in office, not in local, state, or federal. They're all against us.
Yeah, I mean, you're probably right. I think I've just noticed more direct, like, whereas the left will do nothing to improve life for trans people, the right will actively seek to decrease its quality. Like
Well, by not
that is
voting,
the difference.
well, by like not voting for it, abstaining to vote for against those types of bills or voting in favor of them, they're just as culpable as any Republican. I mean, if you find if there's a bill by Republicans that are like, all right, decapitate all fucking trans people, and like only half of fucking Democrats vote against it, and the other ones are like, well, I don't know, I'm going to abstain or I'm going to vote against it. They killed those same people with
I'm
the
gonna
Republicans.
abstain.
Yeah,
I'm
abstain
not
from
sure
voting.
whether.
I'm not voting. Yeah, like I'm not voting. I'm not sure. I mean, you're talking about killing people on a Wednesday. I'm always free on Wednesday.
I'm
Now, if they
always
said
free to
on
kill people on
Thursday,
Wednesday.
now if they said it was Thursday, I would give them a piece of my mind. But it falls on a time where it's Wednesday. I mean,
No,
if
but
it's not trans
Sunday, get
people,
out of here. That's the
I
day
mean,
of God.
if you don't like the trans stuff, okay, we can switch to immigration real quick. Martha's Vineyard. Diversity is our strength. Ew, a brown person. Get out of here. Police. After like
Oh,
3 weeks
oh
before,
man.
hashtag defund the police. Fucking scum.
We don't need to defund the police. We need to
We need to
fund
fund the
the
police.
police.
Biden good. Biden say good thing I like because he's not Trump.
Yeah, okay. All right, gamers. Let's actually get out of here.
Would cross now.
I proposed this question to Mo Diggity 15 minutes ago, and
Sorry.
now I expect him to
Okay.
actually
Yeah.
answer it this
I'll
time.
do it now.
Where can they find you on the internet?
You can find me probably in the Gulag or any kind of concentration camp after, like, my rantings and ramblings go when the Nouvelle Order finally establishes itself. But if in fact we're not in the Gulags together, you can find me at MSG Official YT. That's Moside Gaming on Twitter. I got a link tree with all my shit on there. Go check it out. I'm streaming somewhat constantly on fucking Kick. I'm having such a great time. It's an awesome fucking platform, better than YouTube or Twitch so far. Go check it out. That's where I'm at these days.
All right. Well, you can check me out, folks. If you go to twitter.com and you go to Riely Tweets, that's RIELY Tweets. That's my Twitter account. And you know what you're going to find there? You're going to find. I know this is a long time coming. It's a crazy thing that I'm about to tell you. On my Twitter, you will find a pinned tweet that does contain a link tree. Finally, after all these years, I finally succumbed to the peer pressure, and now you can go to twitter.com/RielyTweets. There's a pinned tweet with a link tree. that has all the shit in there that I do. So go check that shit out. It's pretty cool. It's all cool stuff. But all right, gamers, thanks for listening to the Issue Crew. We'll see you next week, hopefully. Thank you for listening. I've been Riley.
And I've been Mo.
And goodbye.
Bye. And the Fed.
Ah!